I'm 61 right now. When I was 59, I was still probably throwing about 300 pitches a practice, just because I needed to get the ball over the plate, and the kids liked for me to throw the ball to them. So I was throwing a lot in a late part of my life. I started feeling in the lower part of my back, nothing in the legs or anything, just a pinch back there. So I went to a pain specialist and had an injection, I would say 2 years ago. And the injection lasted for about a year. And after that, I felt the pain come back. So I went to a number of different people. I went from chiropractors to acupuncture, just about anything I could go to. Then I started going and getting more shots for the back, and each time it would last a little bit longer, a shorter period of time, and it reached a point in there where now it was going about 2 months, and I'd have to go back and get another shot. Up into 12 different shots I'd received, and I reached a point in there where the pain was so bad that I felt that the shots weren't doing me any good. The pain was so agonizing and so debilitating, I just couldn't function getting out of bed. I literally had to roll out of bed in the mornings and just sit on the floor and wait until I could catch my breath to stand up, just and just to put my pants on.
And unfortunately, that transferred over to the baseball field. Couldn't swing a bat, couldn't throw a ball. Just trying to coach at a normal basis was a struggle. And it was hurting all of us as a program, because we felt this pain and we couldn't do anything to help them out.
So that's when I pursued or looked into maybe getting back surgery. Going into the hospital, I thought that I probably wouldn't ever coach again. I felt that the pain was so bad, and what was going on in my body could not be reversed. I felt that I had done too much damage, and that I was going to go into the hospital and I was going to come out and I would be probably half the person I was. Maybe better than what I was when I went in, but I would never ever be able to do the things that I needed to do to have a complete life in my later years. And I felt I would not have that. Even though Dr. Shamieh had convinced me that things were going to be fine, but he was always honest. That was the one thing we liked about him. He was honest. He told me, he says, "Coach Mauldin, I can't promise you that your back's going to be fine." I said, "I'll just tell you that." That made me feel good. He wasn't lying to me. He was telling me the truth. But in the back of my mind, I felt that, and I told my wife, I'm going to come out of here probably, and I may just limp through the rest of my life. When I got out of the bed, there's no doubt I knew I'd been in surgery. There's absolutely no doubt about that. But when my wife pulled the car up to the hospital, and I got up, I stood up and walked, literally walked to the car. I had no pain whatsoever in my back, and climbed out in the car and headed home.
Being able to come out here today and throw the baseball with Coach was special. To see where he was last year and to where he's come so far after the surgery, it's night and day difference.
I am now back to get my walking in the daytime. I walk fast everywhere I go. I'm all over the campus. I'm everywhere. I had a student ask me the other day, say, "How old do you feel?" I said, "Well, I can't tell you the exact age, but I said I feel a lot younger than you, because I'm looking at you right now. You look like you're half asleep." I can coach for another 10 years. I won't, but I feel like I could.